The greatest miracle ever performed through Moses wasn't the parting of the Red Sea or any of the plagues. It was this: when God was commissioning Moses to return back to Egypt to stand before Pharaoh and deliver the children of Israel, Moses asked, "What sign shall I give the people?" In Exodus 3:12, God responds by saying, "This is the sign that you shall give, that I am with you." And God confirms this in Exodus 7 when he says, "I will make you as a god before Pharaoh." God wasn't necessarily pointing out a specific miracle that Moses was to do before Pharaoh, but what Moses was to be before Pharaoh. The miracle is not merely divine power on display. The miracle is divine presence made visible in human life. This is also shown in the story of Joseph as he stands before Pharaoh and interprets his dreams. First, he gives credit to God, and the response from Pharaoh is not of one of miraculous signs and wonders, but that God is with Joseph. And his response is, "Whom can we find a man like this, in whom the Spirit of God dwells?" And this is a pattern we find in Scripture, where God's ultimate aim is likeness. So what does this mean for us today as believers? This is what Jesus is inviting us into in John 17:21, when he says, "May you be one with me as I am one with the Father." And this is what Paul is alluding to in Galatians 2:20, when he says, "It's no longer I who live, but Messiah who lives in me." And in Matthew 28:20, Jesus says that he will always be with us. The goal isn't simply to witness miracles. The goal is transformation. And in 1 John 3:2, we're promised with this, that one day when we see him, we will be like him. So may we look upon him, and may we be like him. And may others see the greatest miracle, God within us. If this teaching blessed you, consider subscribing, and check out my most recent video where I break down the word worthy, where Jesus says, "He who does not carry his cross is not worthy of me." Because when we are worthy of him, we become more like him.